Coach Shar does a tremendous job. Nobody's going to give you anything. You've got to earn it. You always have to have your dream. So Ed, you're teaching them right, man. Ed, you must be the miracle worker. It's amazing what this thing gives back to you. The shot doctor. My man Ed, the shot doctor. But trust me, if you fall in love with this thing, it will give back to you. Thanks a lot. It's great being here. I just finished my 32nd year, my 32nd season of coaching college basketball, 32 years. So this thing right here, this thing's been really good to me. I'll give you a little bit about my background. I think that's important. But when I was about 8 years old, I fell in love with this thing. And this thing's taken me a lot of places and has put me in some arenas that have been really crazy, off the charts. And I was born and raised on a farm in Indiana. And my nearest neighbor was like a half a mile, maybe a mile away. And back in, when I went to high school, there wasn't any AAU basketball back then. And there really wasn't a whole lot of basketball camps back then. So I sort of became a self-player a long time ago, and I played in the barn on my farm, inside the barn, for hours and hours and hours. And the game has been really, really good to me and my family. And anytime I can talk to young people about the game and help somebody with the game, I think it's my job to give back to what this has given me. It's been an amazing thing. West Virginia this year went to the Final Four. We won the Big East tournament. There was nothing better than being in Madison Square Garden, Ed. And we won the Big East tournament this year, the greatest venue in America, Madison Square Garden. And then when we won it, Ed, they're playing Country Roads on the speakers of Madison Square Garden. I got hair, my hair stood up, I started crying, it was amazing. You always have to have your dream. And you really got to fall in love with this thing. I mean, you got to fall in love with it if you want to get to the next level, or you want to get to the best level you can in high school, if you want to have a chance to play college basketball. I'm telling you, the only way you can get there is you have to fall in love with it. And this is sort of selfish, but there's not a whole lot you should be doing besides really doing this, if you have that dream. But if you have that dream and you put the time and the effort and the hard work into it, it's amazing what this thing gives back to you. It gives back to you way more than you expect. It's really given back a lot to me. Now, I put a lot into it, a lot. But trust me, if you fall in love with this thing, it will give back to you. Trust me. You know, these guys think it's all about flying around and dunking the ball. I don't really care. I want to see if a guy can shoot the basketball. I want to see if he can pass the ball. I want to see if he can handle the ball. I want to see if he can, if he knows how to play. If he knows how to play. Can a guy be smart enough to go away from the ball and set a back pick for his teammate? So he sets a back pick, and the guy goes off, and his man's got to help, and now he's smart enough to come back to the ball, and he's got a jump shot. You obviously love the game, or you wouldn't be here. Coach Shar does a tremendous job. You're smart. Because I got here early tonight, and the girls are in here, and they're working on their game, and they're working on their basketball skills. You three girls back there, you guys shoot the heck out of it. You don't think I was watching? Yeah, you three back there. You guys obviously have shot the ball a lot. Keep working on it. Keep doing it. But I was watching, you guys, pretty good shooters. Pretty doggone good. I'm going like, wow, these kids can shoot. So Ed, you're teaching them right, man. Ed, you must be the miracle worker. Dr. Shot, right? The shot doctor. My man Ed, the shot doctor. Steve Blake was the first guy every day at the University of Maryland. Every day he was the first guy in the gym before practice, working on his game with one of the coaches. And after practice was over, Steve Blake would stay and work on his game some more after everybody else was going to the shower. Steve Blake never dunked. Won a national championship in college. He's played 8 years in the league. He's just signed a 4-year deal. But life is all about making choices. Choices. And you know what? You're in a tough age group right now. Peer pressure is brutal. Some of your boys, some of your girls want you to hang out, and you're going to be the oddball on a Friday night during the dance or Saturday night during the dance, and you're going to be the wacko who's still in the gym working on your jumper. And they're going to bust you. They're going to tease you. They're going to say you're not one of them. But when they do that, just tell them, say, hey, you do what you want to do. I'm going to give me a scholarship. And if you don't have a dream, and you don't believe it, and you don't see it, it's probably not going to happen. For me, my entertainment was going into the barn and playing with this thing. That's what I got. That was me. That's what I did. You have a million choices. And don't get me wrong. And parents, don't think I'm trying to only say they should play basketball. But I'm trying to keep it real, because if you really want to be good, it's a year-round, daily grind. And you got to grind it, man. Nobody's going to give you anything. You've got to earn it. Nobody's going to give you anything. You've got to earn it. Ed's correct. A kid might have all the talent in the world. I mean, he could be really talented. I mean, super talented. But if he doesn't have any grades, he's not going anywhere. It's NCAA rules. You got to be a qualifier, play a 4-year school. Now, you might be able to go to junior college or something, but then you got to graduate from the junior college. Then you lose 2 years. So academics are critical. And if you don't want to get in the weight room, because a lot of people say, oh, it screws my shot up. No, it doesn't. It does not screw your shot up. If you lift and you're still getting your 100 to 500 shots up every day, it will not screw your shot up. Totally wrong.
Now, for everybody here, I don't know if you've worked out with Daniela, but she broke the men's and women's scoring record at Quakertown. She's going to play at Walsh University.
Walsh University, Ohio, right?
Full ride, full ride.
Full ride? They've got a great program. I watch everything. Pre-game, I watch to see how hard you warm up. If you're serious, how hard you're going at it in warm-ups. I watch you shoot it in the pre-game. During the game, I want to see if you're going to compete. See how hard, how tough you are. I'm going to watch your warm-ups. I'm going to see how you get along with your teammates. I'm going to see how you're going to get along with your coach. I'm going to watch you during timeouts. Everything you do, when I walk in that gym, I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch everything.
Because don't you see kids who are playing a certain position at a high school, but they're going to play a different position for you?
Happens all the time.
And don't you think that kids grow up playing, say, down low because that's what their team needs, but they need to develop everything else?
Totally true.
So you got to answer
true.
the question.
So work on your face-up game. Are you in the gym with Ed? Oh, I know you're doing the right things. If Ed's got you, you're working on other things besides your post-up game, right? You're working on your face-up game, right?
She's a great foul shooter, too.
Great foul shooter?
How important is that nowadays?
Then you should probably do everything you can to get to the foul line. Another part of being a player is you have to do this. You have to be able to talk. I watch for that, too. Who's talking? Down screen. Here comes the pound screen. Watch the screen on the left. Watch the screen on the left. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Screen right here. This is one of the drills I used when I was in the barn. I sort of made this up. What I would do is I would get my sister or my brother or my dad or my mom, whoever, to try to throw the ball back to me. Run the first one. Good. Good. Come on, the second chair. Second chair. Come on. Shot. Good. Third chair. Great job. Great job. Now you're on a roll. Shot. Good. Good. First chair. First chair. Come right on and curl that baby. Right in there. Good. That's it. Now you're playing. Second chair. Go, Emily. Oh, Emily, I think I'm going to like you, Emily. Take your time. Good, Emily. Yes! 6. 2 more. 7. Good. Hey, I live every day like it's my last day. If you're not living every day like it's your last day, you're missing out on life. I don't surround myself with negative people. If I have somebody that's complaining, whining, crying, negative, I shut them out. Don't fill your mind with negative thoughts. Fill your mind with positive thoughts. Good luck. Go Mountaineers. I wish you all the best. And live the dream. Always live the dream.
Thank you so much. That was really good.